And back to the base of this Prophet, you basically got, again, two oscillators. So you've got oscillator A and B. You've got two waveforms. And the easiest way to do it, if you mess around with the cut, the res, and the keyboard, that's where you get like the dub of it. Don't be afraid to mess around, because that's how you get wicked sounds. You got your release here, your attack decay release, and the same on here. So even when you're doing a riff, a lot of times I'll do a bass line like this, and then I'll put latch on, and every so often, and all the time, it's just, yeah, you can automate. Yeah, you can automate. I'll show you how to do that. I'll just put that down here a minute, and let me just put the old automation on. Let's do a pass of a few bars. So let's swell it up at the end, and then I'll go into automation view, and you'll see it riding on as I do that. Yeah, I've got latch on, so I always go on latch. Don't go on touch or anything like that. Always go on latch. So there you go. It's easy as that. And then if I want to adjust that, I basically can go into the cutoff, or I can go into the frequency, and then I'm pretty sure you can see both of you do that with that little toggle there. And that's definitely, it's a really good point, that it's an absolute go-to for me, because it's so versatile. I used to have the actual hardware back in the day, and when I was doing rave PAs and stuff as Dream Frequency, I absolutely battered it on the road. So now I'm thankful. Yeah, Rolling Cloud, Steve, yeah, you know that, you know that. I'm thankful that I've got it in a plugin form, and it's absolutely no-brainer, guys. Rolling Cloud subscription is the best bit of cash you will spend. You're just basically getting yourself thousands of sounds, all the best iconic gear, and more, plugins a lot. So why I like this is its versatility. So I mean, I've just literally, right, in this session, I've just sat down for half an hour and just banged a load of bass riffs in, from sort of house to techno to sort of tech, and just seeing where it goes and why I've done it. So the first riff is, I've got a beat here. I'll just play this, so hopefully give us a thumbs up if the volume's all right. So yeah, you know, it's your standard sort of Mr. Fingers, can you feel it, kind of, you know, iconic bass sound. And again, this synthesizer for basses, what I want to try and do in this session is like say, oh, what bass do I go to? How do I get the basses? These synths that I'm going to tell you now, trust me, they are my go-to. You will definitely get good basses on here. So it's got like two oscillators and a sub oscillator here. If we touched on synthesis on one of my earlier sort of tutorials. So obviously that's the square wave and the saw wave, and you can mix the two together. And then you've got a sub oscillator as well. That comes in there. And then obviously you've got your octave range. So I've got a few minutes left, and my last couple of faves for the straight up house, sort of like disco-y house, defected-y, glitterbox, all that jazz. I usually go for Modo bass is really good. This is a plugin that's pretty cheap to buy. A load of bass guitars on that. You can pick your style, how they're fretted, what year they were made. Let me just get the latency back on. All I've done is just played a note there, basically. Just jammed it out. Again, filter's really good on the dub basses, especially house basses. That's what it really sounds like. If you want to take some edge off and you don't want to EQ it, get a filter. You do it on Ableton or whatever. One of my favourite tricks is just filter the bass, just to give it that. And then to make it jack even more, we just go to our LFO tool or kickstart. So let's go to LFO. And that straight away has ducked it. Let's put a bit of reverb on, just a tiny bit. And it's got that 16C on it. And it's swinging all day long, baby. US styling. So all I've got in here is just one note. In fact, I was just playing it on the fly. So I'll show you what I put in. And all the work is being done with the this here. So this grid, you can extend it, you can put notes in. I like putting odd numbers in. So initially I'd done it, I think, to 7. So just let me turn that off. So it's almost like you're creating the arpeggiator, which is here. So I'm on 16s. I've put a groove on it here, so there's a swing on it. So it's not straight, you've got a bit of a groove. And then this is the octave range, so every so often it's going to go up to the 3rd octave, then the 2nd. If I had set it on 1, it'd be like that. Or you can have variation. And like I say, I like doing odd bars on the patterns. So instead of doing like you know, like an even number of 8 parts, eight little sequences, which is always going to come back and repeat itself in the same place, what you end up doing, and if you ever program a 303, it's very similar. If you do a pattern over three sort of steps or an odd number, that odd number against the equal kick or loop or whatever you've got, it's always going to be hitting a different place over time, and it makes the track more interesting. So I can just literally put in whatever I want.
Hi, this is Roger Sanchez.
Hi, this is Lenny Fontana.
Hey guys, this is Jackie.
Hi guys, Amber D here.
Hi, I'm Paul Maddox.
This is Sidechaining.
Hi, this is Kyle V, and you're watching
Mixmasters TV,
Where you can access world-class producers in your studio
Every single day.
Mixmaster.